Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. It's going to be an interesting day, end of the week. Well, okay, not the entire week, but end of the normal trading week. Cryptos obviously run 24/7, but it's interesting because Bitcoin is currently moving between support and the next upside breakout point to the upside. And we saw yesterday in one of the last updates that the price is likely going to start some kind of a pullback. And this pullback is currently unfolding. And why did we say some kind of a pullback would likely unfold? Well, because the move up formed a possible three-wave move up, reached the target area, the first key target here for a C wave in this three-wave move at the 100% extension. And therefore I highlighted to you that a pullback of some kind is likely. Well, we did get a pullback, nothing major, but the altcoins, definitely the focus seems to be on the altcoin sector at the moment. In my last update, or one of my last updates I sent through yesterday on Discord for our gold members, I pointed out that it's a very important point now that an ABC structure is technically complete and that some kind of a pullback is becoming more likely due to the choppy price action we've seen. And this was pretty much when this decline started. The price was around 96,960, and then the price started that decline towards the orange support area, but only in three waves. And the idea is that, as long as we're holding above this support area, we could even leave the door open for higher prices. Yeah. So as you can see, a pullback happened. This was pretty much the start of it yesterday. It is only a three-wave move down. Now, without a doubt, it could turn into a larger ABC. Let me show you. But it's only a three-wave move down. Now, with a three-wave move down and with the price holding above support, we cannot confirm a substantial price top. This would be different, if we'd see five waves down now and a break of support, we would have to start to assume that some kind of a top has formed, not only a local top, but a more substantial top. Now, let me explain. Obviously, the price started a rally here on the 30th of December. The rally is only in three waves. And this could all be part of a still unfolding larger correction that is still unfolding and that started to unfold around the 17th of December. So we have an A wave down, a possible B wave up, which could still stretch a bit higher, of course, and a C wave down. In reality, there are many ways how you can count this. What is important for me is that as long as we don't get a five-wave move up, followed by a three-wave move down, we could technically easily still be caught in a correction, in a larger degree wave 4 correction. So what I'm watching for is evidence that a low is in. Now, let's be honest, we see that across the sector already. We see that across the altcoin sector. Things are looking good. In the last few days, I mentioned time and time again that I believe we're very close to swing low, to lows to form across the sector. Tried to be very clear about that, not only in the videos, but also in our written updates on Discord. And we now see the effect. Okay, we see the effect of these corrections that happened since December across the sector. Now, Bitcoin started a little later, okay, and might take a little bit longer. Main takeaway is Bitcoin is possibly still caught in a correction, but we have not yet seen really impulsive price action. Well, there was potentially impulsive price action, but as I mentioned in the last couple of days, the move to the upside has definitely increased complexity, and it's not, let's say, clearly short-term bearish. Instead, we're watching for a potential five-wave move up to form. At the moment, I only have three waves, but as long as the pullbacks remain corrective in nature, which means overlapping and three-wave structures, see, we have an overlap here between this low and this high. We have an overlap here between this high and this low. And as long as pullbacks remain corrective, the overall idea is we could easily go a little bit higher, especially focused on this pullback. And it's a three-wave move down. And this might turn into a larger three-wave move. So if this is an A wave, as labeled in yellow there, this might be a B, and we go down in wave C. This would be a larger three-wave move, but it would likely not lead to a break of support, at least based on the A and the C wave, which often have the same length. Now, that's the idea. Do we need to get that one more leg down? No. I mean, the main takeaway is we have a support area, which is, to be honest, the most important element on the chart here, at least on the short-term chart. And as long as we're holding it, I think we could easily push higher. The market, as long as it's consolidating, I think it might actually be quite good for the altcoin sector. And I think the main takeaway is, as long as we're holding 64,670, we're watching for a development of 5 waves to the upside for a 5-wave pattern. Ideally, I'd prefer a little bit more of a healthy wave 4 first, and then one more high towards 98 to 99k. Probably rather 99k, which is the next upside fib level. And on the Bitcoin dominance chart, we can see that Bitcoin dominance is following the forecast. It's not really dropping in an impulsive way, but what I shared with you in previous updates is that this might easily still morph. I mean, an Elliott Wave count on Bitcoin dominance is not very reliable for various reasons I don't want to get into, but we only use it to identify tendencies, and we're tracking it, to be honest, sort of just for fun and also to know what's going on in the altcoin sector. But it's still dropping. Price, not the price, the Bitcoin dominance value reacted to this Fibonacci resistance area, which was located between 58 and 61%. We've now broken below the red line, which I wanted to see break as further confirmation that a local downtrend is unfolding. And 52.9% is the next milestone target. We'll see if we get there, but the focus remains on short-term, lower prices, Bitcoin dominance, especially as long as the market holds below 58.6%. Any break above would indicate some kind of a change here. But for now, seems like the pressure is down. And that's what we see in the altcoin sector right now. So the focus shifts at the moment more towards the altcoins. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.